and I have been working in IT department from PIT, Power University. So I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all presented here through the Facebook and through all the mediums which are currently going on for this wonderful webinar named The Secrets of Code Igniter. As we know that computer IT field is right now booming and the technology field, right? So the Code Igniter is one of the platform, one of the framework using which we can create the web development, we create the websites, right? So I'll consider it a great honor to introduce Mr. Pratik Malik, which is a guest, which is a speaker over here. He's currently working on Code Igniter platform at NetClues India Private Limited since last 1.5 years, right? And he has a tremendous knowledge of front end and back end technologies. So let's learn from him and try to enhance our technical knowledge. So over to you, Pratik sir.
Hello, good afternoon all. Thank you, sir,
Good
for
afternoon.
introducing me. I'm
Yeah.
Pratik Malik. So let's begin. As Prashant has already given knowledge what the seminar is about, so let's begin it. I request you all to note these details if you have any queries, and you can I will answer all of them at the end.
Pratik, you need to share your screen.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Okay,
It's okay.
okay, yeah, yeah, the details.
Yes. So all the viewers, it's requested to note down the email ID and the WhatsApp number, right? So you can throughout the session, if you are having any queries related to Code Igniter, related to the future of it, or the jobs oriented questions, whatever the question is, you can note down the email ID and the WhatsApp number. You can mail it to me, or either you can WhatsApp on my WhatsApp number. And at the last, we will discuss all the questions with the speaker. Thank you.
Okay, so let's begin. The secrets to coordinator. What is coordinator? Coordinator is a very powerful PHP framework with very small footprint. Here, footprint shows the size in disk of the project. The size in disk of the project is very low. It does not affect your storage at all. Like you can say that. Built for developer who needs a simple and elegant toolkit to create a full-featured web application. It is an open source program released on February 26, 2006, and the latest version is 4. Coordinator features. It runs on PHP. It is very lightweight as in size of disk. It uses MVC that we will discuss ahead in detail. It shows clean URLs that are readable to everyone. It has strong security. Extensible. Here, extensible means you can customize the code as you need, and it does not affect the core concepts of the framework. Bigger community of users, framework with a small footprint, and a very neat documentation. Let's start with the MVC framework. Coordinator is a model view controller, that is MVC framework. The model, the views, and the controller. The model deals with the data. For example, getting, accessing, and storing data in the database. The view contains the code that is shown to the web browser, mainly HTML and other things. The controller controls which views to show and which models to load. As soon as a request is added from the web browser, the framework runs the controller from the recognized from the URL and returns the response. Moving forward, let us see data flow of coordinator. So in left section, the first we have index.php. It is a basic file from framework. The center section shows the flow of the file, and the right section shows the core modules. The core modules controls the model, the libraries, helpers, plugins, and scripts. Advantages of CodeIgniter. It is very much customizable. The security is good. It is hassle-free migration. It is very much easy to migrate your code from one server to another or one place to another. Quick development. The MVC-based system. Better search engine optimization. Many companies use the CodeIgniter because CodeIgniter is very much helpful in search optimization with compared to its competitive framework, community support, and user-friendly interface. Now let us see the disadvantage. Here are some disadvantages that I personally found for coordinator. The ORM object relation mapping is not available. It does not emphasize code maintainability and lack modern namespace. Coordinator is suitable for medium and small and medium projects. But if you need to create large projects, you need to give your own effort. It is customizable. Here are some competitors of Coordinator framework: Laravel, Angular, Yeast, Symfony, Kik PHP, and Zen. Now let us pursue for a demo. You need to download the zip file from Coordinator website. After downloading, you need to unzip, and here it is. Now let me rename it so it will be easier for us to call from the URL. Let's say demo. So here is the basic structure of Coordinator. You can see it is very much easier than any other code. The controllers, the models, and the views. The framework contains a very this structure because need when you need to this because it gives this structure as you don't need to present your codes in direct web browser. It will control the views and response from the controller. So first of all, when you install it, you need to set your path from config and config.php. Here will be your basic URL. Let's right now I am using my local server, but if you use an online server, you can change it. So here's my path basic URL that I will be calling it. Then the database settings are done from here, the localhost and other database settings. Now let's begin with. Now let's see what do we see when we see it in the browser. This is the first look when you see an coordinator project. You can use more in user guide and other things. Now, where do we start? How do we start customizing our code? For customizing our code, you first need to go to controller. The welcome PHP is the basic controller here. You can see it is loading a view saying welcome message. This is the name of the file welcome message stored in views folder. This is the welcome.php. Right now it is not having any models because it is directly calling the file. Now let's see how can we customize it. I will use a simple code. Okay. So you can see I use a string, a print screen function of basic PHP before calling the file and use the function exit. That will not call the file and just print the welcome string. The view program. The view function is not the standard basic PHP function. It comes from the framework from parent class. Here you can change your code and back to where we were. And let's see some more about this project. When we need to create different modules, we first need to create its own controller. The controller will be having other different functions like to load functions from the model, call different views. You can directly as the coding that is very much customizable. You can directly call database. You can directly access the database from anywhere, like even from views or even from controller also. But basically, we to follow the framework and keep the basic structure, we should follow the same. Yes. So here we will store the cache, the config files, and code. Right now it's empty because we have just installed it. some helpers, hooks, language libraries, logs, and third-party functions. Okay, so let's see if okay. Right now, I'm having one demo that basic HTML has created. You can just paste the code or write on your own, and it will be shown very easily. And here are some websites from where I took this presentation knowledge from. Talking more about MVC structure. MVC structure is very much helpful because you don't need to call your file directly in the browser. MVC structure controls the flow of the request and it gives responses. So you can see the coordinator is a very much easier to learn, but if you learn more, there is more to learn in coordinator. And in documentation, you can see there are multiples of there are many things that you can learn and get into deep. There are many tutorials available on the websites and all. Yeah, is anyone having any questions till right now?
Not yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get deep into it. Beginning with the learning more, we can see the installation instructions. Well, basically, I also installed the project just right now and followed the instructions. So you can see it was very much easier to learn it. Upgrading from previous version to control right now is very much easy. You can the current version is 4 and the version I used was 3. So overviews and all. Okay, so that was all. If you need me to do anything else or learn more, you can ask me anything. I think I ended it very soon.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Still have much time.
Yeah, I still have much time. I'm thinking what to do.
If possible, you can show some detailed demo or some websites which are using CodeIgniter.
Okay, yes. Let's see one website that I have built in my office. This is a website showing restaurants and all. Well, I will not be showing the code, obviously. So this is a pretty big website, and as CI is very much customizable, you can see how we have used Bootstrap, CSS, and all things to look it to make it better. We have even used Ajax here. Ajax is one type of query which you use to load to control and access your data queries without reloading the page. You can use even other CSS templates and anything. You can use different APIs like Maps and Google. Okay. I will like to tell you all that this view you are seeing right now is not just one view. You can see there are different modules used over here. Like here we have different types of restaurants which will be using models like restaurants. In left uh, we have search functionalities and other filters which are also a different view that we knew that we can filter these things from Georgetown and all. Here we have used a gallery. This is the concept all and all. All right.
So, Pratik, can we show some
Yes,
one
sir.
small demo, like a form, registration form kind of thing? If we can take the code from the third party website and we can show them.
Yes, well, I have created a basic PHP code application that I can show,
Okay.
but right now I don't have SQL and database.
Because still we have much
Okay.
time. We cannot end it
Yeah.
right now.
Let's see an example from basic PHP code. The here I have used basic PHP for creating an application, and that will register users, and you can delete this uh, here and add names and all. So here you can see the entry is added. You can edit it from here and also delete it. Let's go through code of this application. This is the Ajax I was talking to you previously about. The Ajax will pass a URL to the controller or any function or class you are using, and you can also pass different types of data here, and it will on success it will load the data from the function you have used. Here is a function, the database connectivity. At first we say the name, username, password, and the DB name. This is a MySQL Connect PHP standard function. In coordinator you can use differently. uh, well, let's see how. You can directly access the tables from anywhere. It is very much customizable. That's all. Sir, any questions now?
Yes, there is one question from the audience that
Yes,
what are
sir.
the real time limitations of CodeIgniter? Any real time
Well,
limitations?
yeah, the main real-time relation that I experienced during my work were that when we use the servers, that creates much cache. The cache storage is depending on your server. It depends, and many and different like sometimes you need to build many big projects. You need to code very much. There it is very much time taking. Like I've also worked in Laravel, and it is very much easier for that. And well, the main difference between CodeIgniter and Laravel is that Laravel gives more functionalities and more libraries, but as well in CodeIgniter, you need to download or install from third parties and customize
Okay.
it yourself.
Okay. And there is one more question that what are the prerequisite to learn this CodeIgniter? From where to start? Like what are the programming languages they should know?
Well, the basic knowledge you need to know before starting CodeIgniter is PHP. You need to know all the basic functions and all. You need to know HTML and CSS very well. if you have knowledge about Bootstrap, it will be very helpful to create to give good designs to your website and web pages. And you also need to have knowledge about MySQL database connectivity. That will be helpful for accessing your data. And this is for localhost as well. And if you want to go live, you have to purchase some domains and all, and you have to get a server from where you will put your website on the internet.
Okay, just a minute.
Yes. Okay, I have an idea. Let's see a code. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
Pratik.
So I will be showing you all website meeting coordinator. Let me load it. What I'm doing, and I'll present my screen. Sorry for that.
The screen is not visible.
Yes, sir. I will need to log in first, and then I will share my screen.
Okay, 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 okay.
All right, screen. So here I'm having a dashboard where you can control the front end of a website and control your data, your users, and all. This is a dashboard module where you can see the content total, your website content, your users, the home screen, and other messages. You see, the when you use Laravel, it has an inbuilt menu system and a menu like structure, but Codeigniter does not have. You will need to download some templates and modify it yourself. The menu here is one of the example for it. There are some different modules and others. Any questions till now, sir?
Yes, there is one question we have received. Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
The question is like, is Coordinator SEO friendly? Like, if not, how to do or do you manage this at industry level? Can we do the SEO, search engine optimization, in this?
Well, SEO in Connector is actually many of SEO fantasies may have realized that Coordinator is not very much SEO friendly because it auto generates the URL and it auto generates the URL that based on routes which are made from the controller name and all. So to answer that, it is not very much SEO friendly.
Okay, okay. Now we can continue. Still, there are no much questions. We can explore the dashboard if you want. The way you were showing the different modules.
Okay, so here are some contents that will be shown in the front. From here you can add your movies and all and your add your data. This is a general form you see, the movie poster, the banner, the title, and this is a text area. You can even manage your content from here, like delete all and delete a single, edit them. There are two types of content in this website, the movies and series. The other model is to manage your users. So here are some other users. Here you can see there are frequently asked questions that will be loaded from front end of the website. All right. Any other questions?
No, not now. This website which we are seeing this dashboard, that is in Code Igniter, right?
Yes, sir. That is a coordinator example. Yes,
Okay, so that was a dashboard of it.
yes, sir. Dashboard and content model.
Okay, so if it's possible, then you can show the users, show the viewers that code, source code, if possible, or is it not feasible to show the source code? Like
No,
any of the
sir.
module you can show.
I can show the complex module you can customize, but I cannot show the code.
That
Like
module will be fine. That complex
yeah,
thing.
I can show the structure. Yes,
Yeah, because viewers need to know what is this code igniter, how it is being coded,
yes,
and
sir, sure.
everything. Yeah.
Just a minute. I will log in and share the screen. Okay. Well, there was one question that what other things you need to know if you want to build a website with Coordinator or any other
Yes.
framework. I'll screen my entire screen. So when you use a server, a cPanel is given to you where you can manage your website, the domains, the content, and other things. Here is the file manager where all your code is stored. So here you can see in the left panel how the structure of a code injector is customized. You can see different things. First you need to publish. So here, this is the main thing that we say the code injector basic structure. You can see application backups and system. It is the same as we had over here in our downloaded structure. Okay. The in application folder we'll have different controllers. different modules. Well, one thing you need to take care is the model name should be same as you use in the controller and same as the class name in it. The views. Here the views is divided into folders and well you can see, let me open one. Here are some templates like different footer, the header and header menu and side menus. As I mentioned earlier, the side menus is the menus are being customized. Now, this is how a customized PHP file looks like. At the you can use the CSS in the page inline, or you can give different paths and then include it. Now let's see a controller. See here, dashboard. The class name should be same as the class name, and here are the other modules loaded and other functions required in the class. There are the libraries used over here. The CK editor. The CK editor is a library for you for using the text area, like customizing the text area where you can add your own pictures, links, customize the added fonts and all. Yes, sir. Any other questions, sir?
Uh, can we store this images and videos using this CodeIgniter platform, the cPanel? Images and
Yes,
videos both, or only just images?
yes. Well, you can see how. Okay, I will tell you how images and videos both are managed. Well, when you add a video
Hmm.
or an image to a form, the name of the video and form is being stored in the database where it will connect the view from the image or video. The video and images are stored on the server. The folder structure can be different. You can store the image in public folder where you can access it. But if you store it in any other, the framework will not let you access the content. So that way, when you put the video or image on your HTML on your front, you will have to give same
Hmm.
name for those content that you need to call. And okay,
Okay.
any other? I will like to share
Still
some
there is,
fun
yeah.
activity.
Sure, sure. You can go ahead.
Okay, let me see. Well, for those who are not at all known for with the websites and all, you can change any website. Like here, I'm having the simple Google page, and you just need to view or inspect it, and you can change its content. Like if I need to change this shortcut and anything, you can see the basic HTML over here. I will zoom it. Yes. So you can see a basic HTML structure you can see, and the division content, the span. Here you can change the text like hello world or anything and enter it. Well, this is not a thing that will remain forever. When you will refresh the page, the view will be called again and the changes will be gone. So these are some things that are used by a developer to to see the code and how it will use. The main use for this I use for is for styling and all. Like if I want to change the font of this, I don't need to go to the code, save it again, upload it to server and change. I can see it from here. Like if I change the font weight, it will get changed. Yeah, okay. 50 px is too much. Okay, 15 px. See, it got changed. So likewise, you can use some of these inspect elements it's called, and Ninja code. In network, you can see what files are called and what functions are being used. Let's see one example from our own code. Here, if I inspect it from here and go to network and refresh the page, it will show me the modules called. The CI3 demo is the main function call, and the image I used code PNG. So all the things that you use over your page will be shown here. So this way you can create some things and use it. Well, the one more thing I would like to share. There are some, you can see there are, if you load to websites, let's go here. I'm adding some passwords over. Yeah, this is not my own password. So as I told you, inspecting the element is very much helpful. Well, you can see the selecting the element. You can see the input element over here, the type password. If you remove this type password, you can see what you wrote in the input text. So these are some magic things you can do with the web browser. Yes, sir. Any questions?
There is one question regarding the security of CodeIgniter. How secure it is?
Well, talking about security, CodeIgniter gives its own securities like some of the encryptions and decryptions. But if you need to if you are not satisfied with that, you can always change and customize the code and use different libraries and other functions.
Okay. So we haven't received much questions right now. So if you want to continue, you can continue with the things.
Okay, so right now I'm not having much because there was less time to prepare due to
Okay,
that
okay.
cyclone and all.
So that's not an issue. Any real world example of websites we can create with CodeIgniter? Like as you showed
Yeah,
one of the website of that food something it was related to.
yes.
Any other websites or any other kind of like ERP can we create, CMS, content management system? What kind of software or what kind of websites we can create with the help of CodeIgniter?
Well, with the use of coordinator, you can create many types of websites. Like you can create a content management system, and you can also have auth login and front view differently. Well, it totally depends on how your structure is and how you customize the code. Well, if you start learning coordinator, it is very much easier to manipulate into any kind of website. If you need to create a banking application, you need to add some banking APIs and all. But yeah, it is pretty much good for any kind of website.
Okay, okay. And one question more we have received, that is, what are the databases supported with the CodeIgniter?
You can use MySQLi, and personally, I've also tried Workbench, and I don't know much about database,
Mm-hmm.
but if I've used Workbench and MySQLi with the coordinator. Yeah.
Okay. So anything you would like to show to the viewers, any example of CodeIgniter or any Laravel example? You can show it using the different websites if possible. We have still 5 minutes of time, and then we can end it off. From where they can learn, or from where they can refer, any such web reference links you want to give to the viewers?
Yes, I would like to share the documentation of coordinator.
Okay.
From the main website coordinator.com, you can easily go to documentation, and you can use coordinator 3 or 4. Well, I didn't use coordinator 4 because I'm not much known to it, and as the review says, there are still many errors in it, and sometimes it is more dependent on your system. System requirements are very much what you say, hard or no, strict. Yes, the system requirements for coordinator are very much strict. So I used coordinator 3.
Mhm.
There is an online
Mm.
documentation for coordinator, basic
Mhm.
installations.
And what are the necessary softwares you will require for running this thing? What are the specifications
Well,
to
the
install this?
basic other software like you can say IDE required can be
Uh-huh.
one. You can use XAMPP or WAMP to create your own local server. You need one text editor like
Okay.
I am using Sublime, or you can use VS Code or any other. And you need a good laptop like that can run websites and that. But talking about the future version of Coordinator, it would include more features from a rich from a, uh, from a rich framework. Like Coordinator, the 4 has been, as the review said, it has adapted many other features from different frameworks like Laravel and even from Zend. And as the officials say, it will give sorry, better hands on caching and exception handling.
Hmm. Okay. So there is final question, the last question from the audience. That is, can you just repeat the steps of installation? If you can briefly repeat the steps of how to install it. If I want
Yes,
to run the Code Igniter website,
sure, sir. I will.
what are the steps to perform? Yes.
So you can download the project from the official website coordinator.com in the download page. For coordinator 4, you can run a command in CMD, and for coordinator 3, you can directly download the zip file. Storing it in, if you are using XAMPP, you need to store it in htdocs, and here is our file that we downloaded. And by unzipping it here over here, you can start working. But do you need to take care of changing the config files and the database files. The base URL is for base URL is basically for calling different you can say it is one type of a global constant, you can say, where it will give reference to your URL. Hello.
So basically, the user should know the PHP.
Yes, the basic requirements for coordinator are PHP, HTML, CSS, database, and all.
Okay. Okay. Okay then. So, anything else you would like to share? Any such, like for example, there are in the viewers there are fresher students also who are from second semester, sixth semester, eighth semester, right? So what they should learn from now so that they can make a career in Code Igniter or any of the framework field, I can say.
So, talking about your career in website as a website developer, it is very much vast
Mhm.
and very much good. As myself, I am working from seventh sem. I did 6 months training in Ahmedabad, and same country in same company. I got my job, and I've been working since then. I would like to share a personal experience. You say for second sem students, as you can say, work from home, and it was not as like you are sitting in office, continuous disturbance and all. But yeah, it was fun. And if you are working, if you want to become a website developer, you will have to work hard on yourself, and that's it. Yes.
Okay. 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 So thank you, Pratik. It was nice having you on this webinar, and we have. I hope that our viewers have got some knowledge of Codeigniter, and there were many questions, and we have already resolved it. So thank you, Pratik. Hope to see you soon in the next webinar.
Thank
Thank you,
you, sir,
Pratik.
for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.